this is fake, this is fake, this is fake, and this is definitely fake. So how can you tell if you're about being scammed or if you have been scammed? Let's find out. Hi guys, it's your girl, the Sassy Engineer. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button to join the community, and let's find out how you can spot fake visa agents, avoid being scammed, and also tell if a visa is fake or not. A while ago, I made a video on NZeTA, and I got to find out that a lot of people were scammed and are still being scammed. People have spent millions on agents only to find out that that visa is fake. So it is important that I share how you can spot or tell that a visa agent is about to scam you, and how you can actually tell that a visa is fake, because many people cannot tell, and that is where these problems come from. If you follow my channel, you will realize that aside from sharing my travel exploit, I also share tips about New Zealand and about New Zealand visas. The focus here would be mainly on New Zealand visas, but you can take the tips and apply it to whatever country's visa that you're looking to apply for. Okay, the tip still applies, it's the same thing. So it's very universal. However, focus is on New Zealand visas, because I've had a lot of people reach out to me to tell me their experience, and it's not really nice to hear people selling off their property only to find out that they're being scammed. I understand that there are different reasons why this happens, but it's also good to know and be aware of what fake visas look like and characteristics of fake agents, so that when you're approached by those people, you are already alert and conscious when you're operating with them and the kind of information you share with them. So how can you spot a fake visa agent or visa website? The first red flag are the unrealistic promises and guaranteed results. Legitimate visa application is always subject to conditions, which is determined by the immigration authorities, not an agent. So no one who is a visa agent can guarantee results when it comes to this matter, especially for New Zealand visas. The highest they can do is guarantee expedited process, but guarantee visa approvals or bypass legal requirements. Run, oh, run. They scam around is they tell you, I'll give you a job and a visa, but you will get the visa first, then go and get the job. Excuse me, sir, you're a liar. They request for personal information and payments through unsafe channels. That's another red flag. So now they have your card details, your passport details, your bank information, all through email or some randy unsafe channel. Not just that, they ask for this even before confirming your eligibility for such visas. That's a red flag, a big one. Run. Then another red flag is no contact information, especially for websites, or maybe they do have a number but they don't have clear and accessible contact information. Their email is not official, like it could be at gmail.com. Everything just feels shady. Or they have a website and it's so unprofessionally done. Low quality designs, grammatical errors, just downright terrible. These are red flags to look out for. I know that some of them are well organized. They have the email, phone number, they have a website, everything. It looks really legit, but there are ways to still spot it. Now, they also don't have legitimate credentials or review. This is also vital. You should have at least Google reviews and all that. I can get it for people who are just starting up, but even with that, there are still things that will tell you whether they are genuine or not. So these are the some of the ways you can spot a fake visa agent or a visa website. The key one is guaranteed results. They shouldn't be promising you a visa. They are not the immigration authority. They are not the prime minister. They are not the immigration office director. They are not the president. They cannot promise you visa. The only thing they can guarantee again is what? Expedited process. Even with that, it depends on the visa. So now, how can you spot a fake New Zealand visa? And I'm going to use the ones that I've had as example. You're going to love this, trust me. Look at this visa here. What is the first thing that you notice? The watermarks, right? Definitely. Watermarks is what gives it away immediately. It just shows that they simply downloaded a sample of something from the internet. Besides that, what's another thing that you think is wrong with this visa? The format is wrong. This is not the standard New Zealand format for visas. This is a fake visa. So looking at this visa, you will know that it's fake. Just a quick search on the internet will show you what is real and what is not. Check out this link that is showing right now, or you check the description box. I've put the link there as well. NZ has a standard format for their visa approval letters, as you will see here, and it is nowhere close to what you see here. Another important thing you should look out for is the language. You will spot a lot of grammatical errors, or just the tone. The words that I used are not what I used in a typical immigration approval letter, visa approval letter. The visa application number is another way to spot a fake visa. The moment you see the letter E before that number, brother me, sister me, utoto, you have been scammed. Because that is an NZeTA, not a visa. And hopefully it's even a valid NZeTA. How? But you said NZeTA is real, so why is this one scam? Yes, NZeTA is real. And yes, highly probable that this your one is valid. But these the conditions, the letter, everything that is telling me that this is wrong, because your number has been taken from your NZeTA approval and placed on this fraudulently put letter to be called an e-visa or a working visa. Cost processing fee. Now, first of all, what is this grammar? And secondly, New Zealand doesn't put cost of their visas on the approval letter. Period. Done, dusted. That's it. The amount is not even correct, but that's not the determining factor. What is that New Zealand know they put visa fees on approval letter. And now, what is this barcode for? I don't get it. Why do they have a barcode here? That's another red flag. Let's look at this other visa. Initially, I thought the scammer put some effort into it, and I was going to say E for effort. But then, when I looked again, I was like, this is faker than fake. Look at the format now, okay? Compare it with the sample, the one from Immigration New Zealand website. Check out the application number. That's wrong. Client number, very wrong. New Zealand uses 8 numbers. Theirs is, I don't even know what theirs is. It's like a code to something. Maybe it's something else, probably telling us something else. Anyway, and what is Kiara? Which one is Kiara? Language and tone is very important. What's congratulations? Something someone paid heavily for. You're congratulating them. Is it Lotto? Why? Look at the link. The passport number is wrong. Okay, now this is where the story gets interesting, because this is what got me hollering. The person that sent me this letter to confirm is from an African country. I can't really remember the name of that country right now. However, see the nationality he was given. Because now give, then give him. I just asked him a very simple question. Are you Filipino? And he said no. So why is your supposed approval letter saying you are Filipino? That's a red flag. That should get you asking questions. Were you in New Zealand before September 2020? And have you lived up to 3 years prior to that? He said no. So how are you getting a 2021 resident visa approval? Because that's the minimum requirement. These are the issues. Many people are so desperate they fail to stop and think and question, and is a recipe to getting scammed. If your agent has given you a visa and said this is your visa, there's how you can verify that that visa is actually genuine, and it's called a visa verification service. This is on Immigration New Zealand website. I've done a short video on that, on how you can access that. So I'm going to put that link in the description box. I'm also going to add the link to the visa verification service where you can directly go there. Otherwise, you watch that short to learn the steps, so when you access it, it's easy for you. Now, how can you avoid being scammed? How can you prevent this from happening as much as you can? Let's find out. The very first thing you need to do is to do your research. What do I mean? You see that your phone and data that you use to watch TikTok, abuse people on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, X, or post those beautiful photos of yours online. Yeah, that particular phone and that data, use that. Go to your web browser, can be Google, Chrome, Safari, and search. If you cannot, come to my YouTube channel where I have everything simplified and collated for you to watch. This will save you from dashing 1G boy money. So it will also help you know the type of visas that are available in that country, the eligibility criteria, the visa conditions, the cost, application process, everything. I've made this very easy for you by compiling them into a playlist on my channel. It's called Coming to New Zealand playlist. If you'll be using a licensed immigration lawyer, check public register using this link that is showing right now, or you click it in the description box to verify if they are actually licensed and if their license is still active. Tip 2, be wary of unrealistic promises and guaranteed results. If someone promises you a visa, run. It's a red flag. All they can do is help you with the visa application process, help you with the cost of the visa application process, help you arrange your documents, help you expedite the process if at all, but actually approving that visa for you when they are not a visa officer, I highly doubt it. Unless that person is the prime minister or president, even then something must give. Those people don't give things for free like that. 3, get everything in writing. Their service fee, any promises that they made to you, let them have it in writing. In saying that, some scammers operate an organized crime. It's like a whole business. So it's very possible to have all these documents and still be scammed. That's why you need to do your research. Compare prices and services. Compare the price of that agent with another agent. For instance, NZeTA is $58. Why are you paying 3.6 million? Check the website security if applying through website. So if you have to fill those things, forms, details, all those things that they need to apply for you, the website should have the security. So HTTPS. It should be locked. And I will say you should seek recommendation and referrals. Sometimes you could be referred to another scam, because I know this, okay? I've experienced this scam where it was through referral, but it was scam. So I don't even know if the person that was referring was a scammer working with the other scammer. It was just some level of highly organized crime. So that is why you should ask questions. Come to the comment section and ask questions, and or find time to answer it, or people will answer it for you. So do research. And I would like to add here that you should ask questions. Ask that agent questions. Yes, I know you went to them and asked them for help. Technically, it's not help. You're just employing them for their services. Because if it was help, they will be doing it for you for free. But they're not. You're paying money. And even if they said that they could help you, you need to know what kind of help that they're rendering. So what are the services that they're providing? Are they getting you job and visa and accommodation? What is it? You need to know the details. Ask these questions, because they are not just rendering free service. They are paying. It ain't free. So probably you don't even have that money, meaning that you probably will be borrowing to give them. So you need to know the things that they are borrowing this money for. So ask questions with your full chest. Which visa you won't give me? What is the name? Wetin I fit do with this visa? I fit use and fly enter New Zealand. I been a ship, I go use enter New Zealand. Even if I enter with ship, I fit work. You get work for me. Or how is it? Don't just accept things hook, line, and sinker, okay? Use your HQ. Now why you get brain, use it. And lastly, trust your guts, because your intuition could be telling you something. I know that sometimes a little small voice is not actually well trained, but you sense, your body always sends signals when there is some sort of danger, because this is actually danger. They're about to defraud you. So sometimes trust your guts. But I'll say don't let the fear of scammers hold you back from your dream. If you want to move to New Zealand, don't be afraid of scammers. If you put all these tips into practice, you will not be scammed. Watch the videos I've compiled, use the tips, ask questions in the comment section. If you come to my DM, I may charge you, but I will reply here for free. Okay? Immigration fraud is a big crime in New Zealand. Corporates can be fined up to 100,000 New Zealand dollars and or jailed for up to 7 years. But that's not the biggest pain. The pain is you who took out so much money, probably sold everything you own, only to find out it was all one big lie. It hurts forever. You will be in denial at first. That's just the process. You will be in denial first. Then you will feel very useless. That one for sure. And then you'll be hurt really bad. You'll be so hurt. But all that can be avoided if you take my tips and put them to use. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it to people who you think will need it, and I'll see you in the next one.